Welcome back to Church Production. I'm Marcel Patillo. What is the biggest upgrade that you can do to improve your video content? We talk a lot about cameras and lenses here at the Church Production YouTube channel, but lighting could be pivotal in taking your church's testimonials, bumpers, and updates to a whole new level. And there's one company that's been synonymous with lighting for film, and that's ARRI. And recently we had a chance to work with the film team over at Times Square Church in New York City to evaluate the ARRI Orbiter and Sky Panel. But before we get started, give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel.
So I'm Austin Allen. I'm a filmmaker here at Times Square Church. Most of my background kind of comes from the either church world. So that's, making testimonials, that's making music videos, short films. I've been here for about a year now, but Times Square Church has actually been here for about 30 years now. So we're in the historic Mark Hellinger Theater. We've been able to add technology to supplement the beauty of the natural space, right? The natural beauty of where we're at. So, we've got, I want to say 6 different cameras set up for Sunday mornings, for streaming, for broadcasting out to our YouTube channel. It's kind of funny, but most of our church isn't here in New York City. Most of our church body is all around the world. They're in people's homes and, in coffee shops and, people's, lunch break at work. Like that's where most of our church finds us at.
So the film team at Times Square Church pumps out a lot of great looking content. It's all very filmic and bold and buttery and beautiful. But recently they've been working with the ARRI Orbiter and classic Sky Panels on a short film called Unseen, and the shots just look amazing.
We use some of these ARRI lights, particularly the Orbiter, for this short film that myself and my fellow filmmaker on staff here, Caleb, and then I was a cinematographer for this project. All camera operating, all lighting. The last several years, we've seen a real big shift, I think, in the world as it relates to how we view and how we approach mental health. That was one of the things that was really on, I think, Caleb's heart when he was creating this concept for this film was like, I'd like for us to be talking about mental health in a way that maybe the church hasn't really done before. We would like to have a conversation about reconciling mental health and our faith as well. We think about all those kind of things, how does a character look, when they're at their darkest moment in their life? How does a character, how are they lit when they're at like this, this moment of the film where they realize something really, really big? So that's why it was really, really helpful to have these orbiters on set with us.
The ARRI Orbiter might be the king of versatile, tunable, directional LED lights. At 3200K, it has a maximum lux level of 138,000. At 5600K, it has a maximum lux level of 178,000. It also has a 6-color light engine with red, green, blue, amber, cyan, and lime LEDs, being able to translate into a very wide color gamut with amazing color accuracy rated at 98 CRI. This is an amazing light, and Austin not only got great looks out of it, but has a lot of great things to say about it.
The thing I've really enjoyed about using these ARRI Orbiter lights is that I really do feel like it saved us time in post in terms of just, correcting for someone's skin tone or, trying to dial it in just right. Like these lights are great as soon as you turn them on. We don't have to wait for them to warm up. We don't have to wait for them to, are they going to be too warm or is it going to be just a little bit too cold or too purple or too magenta, or we didn't have to worry about that. So even on set, I would argue we were able to work faster, move with a bit more efficiency because we weren't having to worry about the lights. The reality of it is, even just having 3 of these lights on set, there's so much versatility, whether you need hard light, whether you need soft light, whether you need, a large beam of light, whether you need it very focused, whether you need RGB, whether you need firework effects or TV effects or lighting, whatever that looks like. I really think you can probably get all of those things accomplished with just a handful of these.
Next up is the classic ARRI Sky Panels, a very bright but very soft LED light panel. Comes in various sizes with a color temperature range between 2800K and 10,000K. It's got amazing color accuracy and allows you to adjust your hue, your saturation, your gel selection, RGBW, source matching, and even has 17 professional lighting effects for when you need to mimic a certain lighting scenario.
We were able to use the Sky Panels on several scenes, both within, the church, both within, some of our more indoor scenes as well for some of the apartment scenes. The Sky Panel, it's an LED panel that's able to either beam light out in a very wide area, and for some scenes we actually have an attachment that kind of narrows that beam down. So depending upon kind of what your needs are, you can either get a very large source of light that you can diffuse, or you can make it more harsh, a little more hard, and more directed, depending upon what your needs are. So we were able to use the Sky Panel in conjunction with the orbiters to really fill out the entire space that we were working in. So, maybe there's a couple, parts of your scene where you really do need that more focused, harder light of an orbiter. But there are many, many scenes where we also needed that larger fill light from the Sky Panels as well. So being able to have both of those lights on set with us really enabled us to craft the exact amount of light that we needed from the direction that we needed it as well.
So while ARRI lights do come at a price, they also come with a result that you could only get from ARRI. ARRI lights have been used on blockbuster film sets for decades, and they will be used for decades to come. So a big thank you to ARRI and Austin Allen over at Times Square Church for giving these lights a try and giving us some amazing footage so we could see what these ARRI lights could really do. For now, give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel. And as always, I'm Marcel Patillo, and I'll see you all in the next one.